a week ago or so. Breaky players no. All the players make 4 months.
Where is it swag?
No, Mr. Tam.
Where is it chips amuku?
Debbie, your penny, I won't have it back.
Oh, I pay for my from my
swag. The Obi Adjuma
the
okay.
What I say? 6 matches winning bonuses and 4 months salary in Chia Maum. 2 7 no Casanay. Asante go that's what COVID ayina on a day fund that club players no living no all 50 players no what I say a teamer with the highest paid player and contract
a headline all my details of Oba now they become babe
and no
influence
okay legend Game Kwana so my beauty and I wishing it the best. I think say one made good memories as a Brazilian.
Very committed.
Yes, very committed. Yeah. I think say record no crowd about the born because South Americans Ghana League is on by Bubu League. To because we renew as the best South American player about Ghana League, you know. Because you name the Jimbe Babe made that excellent performances in our branch friends at Gamma de Bre, you know. Say Drew Baby na Oma league in excitement to be abem too much because of in the background as a Brazilian. How skillful he is in intelligent playing in the BBR. Tis a Gamma Nas one sama legend. You better not say for no so I do the back Ghana football. I think send an impact in a hugely fat and you be wishing all the very best. Legend, see House of Folk MA almost season in 10 because of MTNFA Cup no and now omunim as to whether class be on Africa and as on Africa. Now, when your opportunity to play in Africa,
family on this.
Yes. They may tell and House of Folk form penny for Bishia to plan for House of Folk Confederation Cup.
Okay.
Omo Baba Bishia with immediate effect because time in your side. To Omo Baba Bishia. The first thing is that I was say Mr. Samuel Bodu season in no or then report as usual. Management forwarded to board at Trase. No my friend, no my discussion about how best on a fruitful Africa. And the legend me ba me to me boss na ya to e boss ahwe ni nyinem why.
Okay. You
Meka Gama send we kakra.
Okay.
Yeah. Na Masha has old players no omu play no mo de abetu o ze no na meka say platform bia ni Ali Jara wo so na Ali Jara de beto so say Saturday omu hia central for nyina wa Accra Sports Stadium in reference to recently Dombote comments we make here about how has a treat old players na Ghana hanade ba ko ne kan den ye nokre
na nokware
na ade ba ko so a e den se nipa ba gya tum ye nokre so to the mechanasi say koyi mana ane ankoyi amana da bi de o kano nye sa na tie da bi na dane ntokwa ye na didi atem nyina abam nti mehwe da issue no so
yeah
see betimi aka Rafinha asem de kaka
why not
okay
Baben headline do ya na odiaba
and be shimfimfina na asa koye say you know diga ya ebu simu wi na
it is what you local headline.
Oh, maybe you have foreign
5 minutes bina. Ogo viso obi kwa si me musa question. And no so can attack. Was it going to build the team in back of his head? Consider Lukaku or can Martinez Argentina and Inter any AC Milan any mona o jumping in the koye. As a Juventus build the team beyond Serie A. Meanwhile, some fee say Serie A no crown and go for striking force. Juventus Nyambe Vlahovic, he almost way. And to the end of
it looks like they said there
to no mark
least for play gamer game ne yakoka Chelsea fonsa because Arsenal money Barcelona mono the strategy they were using is say fine Rafinha or ya de pa onimbobo but Scana Leeds United equal to no so 65 million pounds no omoji 2 years wonu ho okay o ye club ade na be eso o start play waiting game nti wote wa Leeds for no so no hia ska so mbe 2 players Rafinha no waka kire omo say Leeds no omobiem
yeah
opeso move on the first option is Barcelona At least ni yetna hwa na Rafinha na pushi a ubohu no be the 40 bia begina kwana no no agye sa 40 no because player na pushi and na on pese obema player wonya happy ebetena wo club na on bring the best out in him. Then quickly Chelsea moving on say Todd Boehly echo Portugal recently echo share Jorge Mendes. The king of agents in Portugal is Jorge Mendes. They commercial business name. But even when they want to push players to top clubs in Europe, a run offensive Jorge Mendes on the ball. Report by say a way to get Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea. Quickly then Manchester United by say Cristiano Ronaldo is not for sale at any price. But after na be there this say Toy Boehly ko ho no wan ko because of Cristiano Ronaldo. But okoho because of Rafinha. Edi na Chelsea for Rafinha. Edi na Thomas to help Rafinha. So to menye example into quickly. These were the top 2 teams in the Premier League last season. Man City, Liverpool. Okay. Man City wingers. Either Phil Foden or Riyad Mahrez. Raheem Sterling or Riyad Mahrez. Okay. So for Riyad Mahrez, now for Raheem Sterling, what is their strength? About one-on-one situation, 1v1 against defenders. These are players easily. Obetimi achi defender nako. Etu for Man City so to some share teams on low block. And I say teams almost City deep to defender. City etiminya players to dribble through. Create chances eshe. Liverpool there na Sadio Mane ene Salah. Yedro January enom koto Luis Diaz edne beka ho. So for Luis Diaz na for Mo Salah mizoto. Say teams ayo madwen some best City deeper. These are players on one-on-one situations see and take on players. Now you reduce numbers. You have space to create chances. Salah, Mane, Luis Diaz, omunimie. Let's move to Chelsea. Chelsea dey na why. Chelsea will either play with Mason Mount on the left side of the attack. So omobo 3 back normally they push their fullbacks. But omobo with 3-man forwarder. Either Timo Werner ebe the left side, Hakim Ziyech ebe the right side. So for these 2 players Timo Werner makase oye a counter attacking center forward. Oye side strikers now. You don't put a lot of pressure on him. But so when the teams now we break teams no on the break and counter. Me who center forwarder over pace and I forward over pace. Yes, I any better than Timo Werner. It over Chelsea players no mobile from their wings now. On one-on-one situation. Omo ye weak. It over Chelsea. Last season reason why drop a lot of points in the Premier League and they say teams no City deep no Chelsea team no more. Teams no City deep no Chelsea team no more. Other Premier League clubs are learning how to sit deep and play against such clubs because Ubiombo against City are a problem. Ubiombo against Liverpool are a problem. Ubiombo against Chelsea are a problem. Who defend against City they find a way to score you. Who defend against Liverpool they find a way to score you. Who defend against Chelsea Chelsea team find a way. It means to the double games CB Chelsea and team win here. We say Brentford, Burnley. On our games no teams no City deep no. And no Chelsea and team win. And no Thomas Tuchel at Nase. He will need players who are very good when it comes to one-on-one situation. Okay. Yensha market no how many betimi anya omo. Izoto few players in the English market. How many are available at Chelsea betimi aform. How many are good when it comes to one-on-one situation, taking on players, reducing defensive numbers, creating spaces for Chelsea to score. One of them is Rafinha. You can't play as a player, she a defender. Na miso to say defender no. Yi ba ku film. Ebi a team need defender with a number of 8 players, 1.5. No a share player say the can yi ba ku film. 88 na better than 7. Sa ko biem ko yi ba ku film. Na 18 na ni 6. Rafinha is one of them. Eti on say there be ameka say ne baby of football corner. How you want to play and out on players. Say the opposite we see bono. And na kura ball mizoto. The exceptional players are not many. And they play kase with the footballers are or more the superstar level. You told him Ebia Messi, Ronaldo, Ebia Beba Lewandowski, Kylian Mbappe. Why be him na bebo? Ebia Kevin De Bruyne, Mo Salah. Why Karim Benzema.
Vinicius.
Vinicius Crano is not yet there yet, even though he has the potential. So what did they mention? Last season he gave a superstar performance, but also superstar no. So to reach the superstar level no, it comes with a consistency and playing at top level.
He's there.
Better than Dybala is superstar. Dybala is not a superstar. A player who does
tries no, he
cannot be a superstar.
He tried it.
He cannot be a superstar. Superstar comes with a lot of things. You have to be the chief commander. Oh baby, I will be players here may be mudi. Baby, I be they are the chief commanders there. Omon express idea na ye no. Either at club level or national team level. A superstar should not sit at the bench of his national team. And I say, a superstar shouldn't sit at the bench of his national team. You cannot be a superstar and sit at the bench. So to them, say a superstar players here me
now, but who was Sadio Mane?
Yes. On say players here.
Sadio Mane of Bayern Munich.
Players here.
Messi born number 10. Oh,
players here me born with him. So on say every single team was as should be. They will walk straight into the team. Team be a was as should be. Of course, straight. You walk into the team.
So one of the criteria.
It's
also a superstar. You should be able to walk into any team.
Yes. And they Kevin De Bruyne so too. He will walk into any team. Mo Salah will walk into any team. So what them say? That is the level of superstar so Mudura.
Van Dijk.
He will walk into any team. So what them say? Eti superstar ni yenye player bia na de tunso.
But unya players 20 they walk into any team. Kovi. Body about Juventus me no bia they walk into any team. Yeah. Yemva muntu nseni ani.
Pogba.
Oh. Now they are going to Manchester ultimate.
Eti bizoto. Battle number there. But when it comes to the game of see area will be player. Chelsea turning the Premier League into a clubber with million amount for players. They did it to Manchester United. They did it to Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester Mikel will be na Chelsea abefa. William Edu London Heathrow Airport Tottenham for the Kekofano. Then Chelsea were there. It's in they are in for another battle. May I sure say Arsenal. What Arsenal and Makase and they play a free Brazil. Arsenal be kono hono.
Ba Kobe Arsenal.
I don't know Behamo.
Kobe blocked the chance of our young boys coming up.
No, the problem is say
Gabriel Martinelli ne.
So when you say Martinelli is my player. But maybe the say on say to say example here Arsenal. Because just all Arsenal problem last season. Arsenal were one of the best attacking teams in the Premier League last season.
Yes.
Arsenal problem is almost your position almost sitting deeper. Now Arsenal struggle. But that problem, no the come City ni Liverpool, they will solve it.
Say Gabriel ba.
Eti Zoto, we will look at Eneko Pem Friday.
Interesting, especially after 30th.
Yes.
A lot of announcements will come.
Yes. And I want to say do stage beer. Toyboli Epese will make a case. Say he's ready to spend on Chelsea. So what is the
pressure of Chelsea supporters also on him.
Yes.
And he wants to prove a point.
Because Chelsea ya say omo and Abramovich. Ano makoto. Ano makoto. It is Siakasa American owner aba. Based on how clubs being owned by Americans apart from Manchester United. How most structure clubs, how more signings no. Hey, and then say Liverpool
serious. But say Tottenham any abroad Richarlison and I can't understand.
Yes, once I make a say Conte work with workaholic players. You coach any the players open.
Let's just say Hurricane one.
No.
How are you going to use them?
No. Once he comes in with different system. You too.
Kuliseski.
No,
but now you have Song. What about Song?
Top front three.
Song, Hurricane, Richarlison. Kuliseski is a way back actually.
Until on no position on our Baba.
On say whilst oye 3-back coach no. Oji Premier League no with Chelsea no. We need with 3-4-3. O we need Serie A with Inter Milan we need with 3-5-2. The difference between 3-4-3 and 3-5-2 is say in the 3-4-3 system no. He played with our wing backs no. Osabo with 2 wingers. So what them say plus the attacker. But about the 3-5-2 about with normally 2 strikers Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. By Chelsea, Pedro, Hazard, Diego Costa, and Ase Willian. so to sort the mechanasi it is Yamfan say he will go with the 3-4-3 I will use him at Tottenham in the top 4 spot now. Richarlison bar because of the number of competitions on Babono he can rotate Richarlison and Song. The same Richarlison because you to otimibo multiple positions no obetimi operate with Obitse Kulusevski. At the same time Richarlison can be played as a number 9 even though Harry
for 60 million.
To say Luis Lisandro Martinez no na make na asemo hai and they say the football market na ye no and na make say players no mobobo so almost so qualities ni sheda ni suru bebre to say first no it's all about proper scouting.
Okay.
And now ko scout so na ko hu player na say player na ba soro kakra club no de beje wu.
Okay.
So say that is Chelsea for this year, you know.
Sir, anopana meet you.
By
meet you. Me who say sometimes you know. We say
because he cannot be also the big top midfielder back, defensive and a central defender.
They say no.
Also coming na go see no.
Oto Lisandro Martinez we are. I'm sure na can the Lisandro and Rafinha. Oto Lisandro and Rafinha we are Arsenal we. I say no na make say
back on finfini.
The Lisandro no oba be solve problems be Arsenal.
But I think you first of all come as a defender.
Yes, because
so you need a holding midfielder.
Sepati wo.
Obe prayer kwanso.
Etina Lisandro be sub no.
But they has now. At the time I didn't know den no. Yeah. Party okay last season before this.
Yeah.
At the peak of the season no competition mo den no. Final party. No go for Mohamed El Nini.
Last season the crown Nini no oboamo pa because oba no
yeah, you say obeboa because of expectation. You don't expect too much from him. Tikakra no obeba abeyen.
You think say it's okay.
But se pate wo wa. I mean there are a lot of established center and I go for Bisuma ya.
It's be a transfer.
Starting gidi but
it's be a transfer na ekono.
Chelsea mamba mu.
Bibia catch say
Chelsea ye meet your china with City.
Chelsea war
on Raheem Sterling.
Sterling beba, Edian Sterling beba. Raheem Sterling beba. Na near tenene sa no pande na wo yini nyina no. E be ka say self motivation no bi na we no.
There we go.
Self motivate wo.
Genuinely.
No, genuinely me to say.
Me ba o dey tell me reasons me.
That's what I
first one is say Sikana ke besan. Sikan Kebesan, but I genuinely believe, say, we have a big problem at our central defense. Who open up your defense and anything. And two guys say, me no Shane and Musa say, Lisandro, no,
what to say?
Who will retain say, yeah. Because I think that the Brazilian defender, nothing anything, Gabriel, no, is good on air, but nothing anything. But only who will be a team bobo ni ya. And you got to Rafinha na uja Lisandro na. And again, if you say Gabriel Martinelli, no, season when you was now or pick up a season ending, no, he was having a lot of playing time. And Smith Rome, and to the homonum and makeshift kakra was our left side ho. Never could play defender.
Legend, the tenant say,
oh, woman a chance.
Discussion we asked from penny for no. Yeah, sure, say no one in a same position. But then, or more pet Rafinha at the same time, no more yet. Lisandro Sunwajuma.
Tonya Lisandro plus a holding midfielder.
And the after our person must say Adiana.
They say it was very clear. Being never been
Omunim say, you Bukayo Saka, you are Martinelli. Yet they were after a branch friend say, Rafinha, then Lisandro. Because of 110. Let's not forget. Arsenal, the records signing a Arsenal, a branch friend say Nicolas Pepe. He's been a complete flop. Arsenal went to me about Arsenal. And then Arsenal for be person be job branch friend say Pepe quite no more creative space. Now say Pepe
30 million
exactly. And why did the Arsenal? Say Nicolas Pepe legend. This was a winger who came in with a lot of prospect because of the no any French League 1. And then Sabranti friend say Pepe qua. There should be a replacement for Nicolas Pepe.
Friendly discussion.
So replacement, no. Any Branty friend say Rafinha. Nicolas Pepe to them kotos our boy no. Because I asked about games. That's also Bukayo Saka boy.
No, we in the video.
Rafinha no. Rafinha no. You say. Rafinha no. Legend say and then the goal scoring and then the goal scoring abilities are met me can say he is legend and then the goal scoring ability
marking odium gas video keke where dey video
but I don't think with that boy it's a man for we crowd that boy can
progress when he is senior he knows the league he's a senior player he has proved it
no it's not because Saka because we all ban from what I was reading no about the other say
Antonio do his skills na Manchester United and Jimmy Anto
other say we about second to because Saka
they left
no when you Abraham friend say Rafinha no he is near a complete winger say enye no goals na kakakra because legend when you talk about the top wingers in the game year season no more 20 plus 20 goals 25 30 35 last season in all competitions on my list for 17 goals for a winger at least legend enye bad so or the goal scoring no or the kakra kan ho numbers no or the kakra kan ho and normal we expected from a winger take ons perfect
the league 11
was 11 then other goals no in all 17 legend in terms of one-on-one as a winger he's perfect pace perfect movement perfect so in terms of creativity he's almost there then in terms of goal scoring all numbers like AS17 it's about any friend say Rafinha no he is nearing a dear friend say a complete winger
Chelsea fan Kofi Enko
and legend asamna because whoever is watching and then a player that is very skillful. But a player that is so much skillful. It is so because one he is a Brazilian. Two on one kasano or idolize a brand here a friend say Ronaldinho. Obena play on one kasa penasem. Was this so one nyina no hwe ne bobo no a brand here friend say Ronaldinho. And that's the more reason why you see a lot of skill set in a brand here friend say Rafinha. And to the skill set of Rafinha no osua ye de atete e wonimu no osua. And even this is the Premier League. Let's just say Premier League, no. It doesn't give you the opportunity for these skills. Because space in you don't have time. But this is a player in the Premier League at the heat of the moment. This is Rafinha. This would have been an improvement over Nicolas Pepe, any other winger. The truth must be told. At the end of the day, Arsenal for Papa. Chelsea for after a very good winger in the Premier League. Whoever is watching, on my goals, on my creativity, on my skill, on my pace, great transitional player. Winning from Rafinha. Legend attends. Team friends at Chelsea. I started on more for us, no. Omuni GD o Pulisic mu. Omuni GD e wo Timo Werner mu. And there was a players an upgrade eba and on Kofa Brandt friends Rafinha. And I think he will be a perfect face for coach friends Thomas Tuchel. Na me see form no.
Go cha wa abi bra.
Ya ka che me say mo coach no. Ma hwe no man assign ne na ekoso na. Fina me no ya address still na Pep Guardiola na.
Alabasa say bi.
Un say why sign is back me nubia as a ni shedan ko ho why sign is me nubia as a ni shedan ko ho o sign e Calvin Phillips na say
we
almost done Phillips Calvin Phillips ebeba one my great America same way see legend Premier League na ye hwe no teams like Manchester United etimi atena hwa lusu Bissouma to Tottenham Hotspur lusu Calvin Phillips to Manchester City. The problem of Manchester United, we are all aware. Mayford the Sometymer crowd ball and protected the back line. Over Manchester City here can one here. Already or about your friend Rodri. Last season, in my opinion, he was the best defensive midfielder in the league. In my opinion. Rodri. And that's how Rodri need us Manchester City. He stays put on go baby. They've brought Calvin Phillips because Fernandinho called. They've brought Calvin Phillips only because Fernandinho free 8 my friends at Manchester City. On a lot of games.
Okay.
In the absence of Rodri, who comes in? Calvin Phillips. So Phillips and so better Manchester City bencher or you better than Manchester United midfielders. So Abanas or better or you better than McTominay or you better than Fred in that position, in that role. Where any player over deputize our branch friends Rodri. Then yet wa ni asan so akọ ni akọ fa Erling Haaland ni de naba and they are contemplating on bringing this left back Kurela. There's one left back bi Kurela sa boy no they just want to pass out here
ba Brighton
or the neighbor and to say what can the signings na wo ye na who say or the one no beba because of sa boy and Benjamin Mendy who say sa ne rape case na leading the quarter no so nyamba enti Cancelo na
so
what o say
Vanto
omo ya de no so
Antoine is strong man
so ho enti le jama tomba se hwe signings na sa bibi aka che say once again
Sienza se no because we mon intentem nema ba for ne sha say
Tama Mr. Abetkomi allegations no among for percent you fan tra anopa
trust saying
I say you fan say one of those things wa car assembly na I say and say Tama so o share or mention 8 clubs out of the 8 clubs and I think 4 of them and now I reacted as I responded to at the end
baby any hearts
Ediana, yeah.
Ediana so I statement.
Ediana akasa.
Out to you.
Out to you react.
Out to you. Omu issue official statement. Omu spokesperson
as na come there.
Omu spokesperson na matise wakasa. Omu issue official statement.
Okay.
You see, Tama, eno na ehame no. And I agree with you say clubs no attitude no. Mimi, I don't like attitude now. Omu put up any body language no.
Okay.
It looks like say on say a radio sunti I send go work na yiri because yes I make say asem na papa na kan ye no kre ase e kan ya say wo hwese ne omo reaction to it na for instance baby any go stars time on ba league ni mu nche ye for anybody to associate match fixing with them enti me feel say I want to see the clubs no taking on Abetkomi mo legal team or some obia and trauma Abetkomi and demand the proper ayi and I think say you say minimum ni bakra or tama minimum bakra report ma FA ethics committee no
oh so manti
say omo an omo taking it up but the clubs as some FA who say omo bonyo ade na yekoso no
okay has state omo say they have asked the GFA to probably be so omo so they can
I would ever say has from puna ayi would ever other clubs no I say obi abeka bibi kakra bia for instance who here as gold for me kata bia as gold abonte say Mr. Abetkomi mo nya adwuma biem but say o show mo ade no mo de to mo Facebook wo no ho na Tama for me enya enough yes especially a club like as gold the enka obi decide we e bata mo ho a kase ko mo ni prepare especially somebody who yenyere nim say or no mo ye adwuma because minim sebia Mr. Abetkomi onya as gold adwuma bi mu a
oh no
but so da so ya as gold adwuma na say wo hwe as gold Tama no ma ye dey for wo mu hin wakoye ho appeal na say nipa onu wo ye adwuma sorry ba be ka say we are involved in match fixing as gold they cannot the way omo kon no me bo nso omo ya ma ase sisi no say appeal committee for the assembly new year one year omo position and I say verdict no aye easy am appeal committee for no omo ya verdict na easy am appeal committee for
all right yanko
enti Tama me de me feel say Mr. Abetkomi asem be kan no me nya happy with clubs no response to it no
okay
I think they can do more because omo imagine what something here can
but I think the point is made na yeah yanko yes sir
Tama ni edi enkomo fa has old players no
yes omo ya adwuma na etu omo kan
me mumu de me feel say whichever way no two entities ni nyina say two parties ni nyina no Tama omo fa ni common grounds because clubs use omo legends e do omo ye no ma bebre
na has legend omo nka asem no de ma am de babontin
nti na make us omo fa ni common grounds no information me pick crunch say operation on betwa no ma your press conference Saturday na wi no ma tell and some omo dey
press conference
but me feel say omo approach wo omo because omo show some consensus omo show sense and say be how omo you don't wait no mo control sabi if you ngu club na hu nwie ansa na wa from no ma betena say yenti mo amon say ma be kana fe yebeti na ka tibia say ni and then ko pim Saturday de kwa kakra wo omo approach omo no mo nkasa na say bi omo concerns bia because amon say no bi omo kan say first no mo meeting wo ayi na mo break secretary na mo bogu no ehona na omo Saturday so mo ko meeting esi amon so makoto new commercial center mo bu secretary ti nugu ye no mo anka be omo be ko meeting an kire wo mo enti say yi no mo tro omo bibia out of there enti omo hu ne omo nye eba ne say bi omo hia mo bi afitim ni hono mo a omo ehu nya yi make us answer time omo so no omo pe kwa bi so fa approach mpanifo no
okay
no mo en kasama obia bi obetima because minim say clubs there omo use omo legends but sometimes e do be kwa play bi kwa open man wutimi the seal legend bi so na mu abon se play no na bia on set bi aka no enti omo hwe sa asem no nka se na be ya normal betima kwakoto how I wish
finally
Gamma didn't leave.
Hey
Tama say Africa kotoko on say kotoko kwa Africa this year ni fu senka Gamma be bua papa say eba quality eba experience na wo hwe especially enei ni kotoko players be miensa ene at Ghana time 3 o'clock omo bo try match ewo Sheriff hono no say eba ne say omo bo wie na team na ni gi omo ho a miensa ebi kwa no ma no 3 of them now yetiti say
one
minim say agada so hobi minim say mudasiri so hono mo
Moldova hono
mpatwa hono mo and there's one other player and that Ghana time 3 o'clock I'm say ho ye be 6 omo but final try match so mbo wie na say e course ni team ni na ebia na omo say no ma enti e chance kotoko will be losing a lot of players and omo DBC ba be ka ho meanwhile now no ya omo de cap we call man shey ye nyira ete say anka Africa no mo koyere mo ko bo mo modern umbenya kwa na committee jibe ekra na keye ya na komo ko jimra enti if a player like Gamma with all that he brings on the table na say or at this time no especially when he's going for free Tama me excited about it.
That's it. Captain
Mr. Otuo ona be come ene ni nsema waka me pese me ka se mania jihawa hasufuk and even team baby any Gold Stars or my approach no even baby any Gold Stars mean who a statement of my year on paper but I could say do kasa waka and then also go about it to the extent that more sustainability officer is a lawyer on our resort to the committee now ethics committee to take the matter up. Me from the onset manage home I mean no reason why manage home also normally senga civil your normal life you want to take it up say be a local court obi a okase be house of folk if you go bet my yes mean that's why you mistake but if you want to stay within the rules of the game football and say the football no being run say if you know in charge of everything the best place no as a clubs no run it to and that ethics committee is like run to the police or court as far as in football matter are concerned. So for house of folk, for instance, okay, on back house of folks on a statement to that effect. No house of folk they don't indulge themselves in such act, and for that they will take the matter up. It is where you think say, be a core player status committee. Now come for 107 no. When you're comfortable, that's when you answer them. That's where you can decide to take it up to a normal court. And I think going there, you know, anyhow house of folk. For instance, Mr. Otuo almost say attackers, you know. I think they almost show to almost of what they say. And I say in Obia or maybe I say the team has to folk almost they don't do such things. And if there is an appropriate court as I bet my sadena is the FA. So when I woke up in the morning and me came there, the FA has invited Mr. Abelkome say on the 9th of July or appear before them no. And I say I think they are on the right track. So I will urge the clubs no. Say Mr. Otuo say no me call on them say they should be the one to react. You know, I'll urge them say, watch it with keen interest. On where how the F, you know, everything under you know. So one of
now me two positions. So maybe I bet him. Also, they should resort to
the committee now your corner.
And actually, we are no one side. So they still resort to it.
Say we are.
You still resort to it.
If there is another avenue or the FA or a bit matter taken up, we will coach the later.
There's no avenue again.
So avenue be anywhere. That is where because me kai judge SMLs as some kind. Tom can face a court no. Or when you think say the FA is trample on your friends there. What do you call it? On your freedom.
It doesn't involve,
that is where
it doesn't it doesn't involve the FA. Like this is an individual. I no can say my team no. Engineer FA na.
No, who said football there? And football matters are resolved by the FA.
What is the football? What is the football matter here?
Football matter is that
this is an individual
of
his own.
It will be playing a competition organized by the FA.
The individual is not involved. He's not an FA official. First of all,
then
two,
the clubs now
you can't even know concept. Two, he was not involved in any competition with you. Sebia a RT official and an bobo and wako can as someone. But already he's not part of baby any as good okay or official as good. As of any RT, you know.
Yeah.
Nipa no cancel on your GFA official. And two, he was not involved in that game. And he made me point say. So I say Mladia and you drew GFA why the GFA country be final.
Oh, but just so
if you are resorting to,
if you think the FA national can want to work, you can move out of the FA.
Now I then, for instance, that
is where we seek the court redress now. The normal court now handle as no because if you say
now I can say I court no.
Oh, so the people go moving, medical because.
But they say
many cases are we go moving, but the FA no body handles animal. If no body handles animal.
Me say me take for the first time.
Say if nobody handles animal.
Say me team. I have my brand. I have my football club. Now obi abe can't me ball once him. Yes say FA.
What that say? Club Eddie Asma court. Now court Akache club they say go to the FA. Now go through the process no. Because when you're not satisfied then you come back. That is where the FA is involved.
Because club is a football club versus the Ghana Football Association. Me in this case, I don't see the GFA in this.
I don't know between you GFA from. GFA organized competition I'm a boy. GFA organized competition in the league.
Yeah, me tell you. Some go catch them fast of come no go this committee.
Maybe I will be different because Abekome is a director of a club. On who say FA. Or a vice deputy CEO of Ashanti Gold. They are involved in the same competition. FA no organizing. And I say good clubs no and for that matter FA. And that's how no club first.
I see it more as a comment by an individual chain. Deputy CEO. And don't tell me I was onya. Send the you call GFA didn't general manager of Deportivo. In this in my individual capacity.
They be invited.
I'm not talking about the invitation. Me say me if I have a brand. Me casa from a marketing and a business point of view. Say how to focus a brand. Somebody says that you fix your last match.
What does it have to do with the FA?
Who say this? I mean, my GFA, Freddy Pakro. Freddy Pakro, no, for man in bed.
Has now to take it.
Yes, that is it. So by now, House of Folks should have written to Abed Comey to withdraw the statement and apologize. Then the GFA will go through their process now because that period here, woman, yeah, copy some mechanism, you know. Every crowd will be a discussion.
That's what I'm making say. Say whoever our person has to vote any side any mistake. But say if they decide to go this way,
the GFA
I will for them.
The unfortunate House of Vogue do or does not control what happens at the ethics committee.
But what is wrong is wrong. At the end of the day,
what is wrong by whose standards? I'm saying that if he goes there now, no go catch him. So where there, man can he the harm, in my opinion, in the business sense of it, has been done. So I will not wait for 1 month. Yes, so I'm not on the night.
Bodies will not
Yes, I will not wait for that time. Na GFA, oh, you are postponing the chroma and transit. If you on beba next week, a man transit ne verdict ni my. So I think as a football club, before club friend, we lawyer for actual letters, massa. Withdraw the case before tomorrow.
Because you are not far from right. But I am cool with process of Omofano. So I don't think that they are far from where you had wanted them to go. But hey,
Chelsea akobo face match. Omo Chelsea FA no England ni ansam. Ubenya krata wa lawyer every lawyer bi wo.
They can still do that. But I think officially the statement of my year no. It's not bad. That doesn't mean someone to be near the Okasa.
The statement did not even state the image of us. Can you state when
they talk about the league, the image of the league?
So, how does it compare? I no more say league, you know. Who's what sell?
Mr. 20, I think said they're in the right way. I think we get to hear the Bebas Okono. Definitely we get there. We'll get there. But before say when it is that we want to
DFA fight on
that
image.
Rule, no?
DFA won't fight on image. Do you know the ethics committee?
They fight together.
Hearts of Oak, they are not fighting.
They fight together.
The Hearts of Oak does not or do not have any control of what goes on at the ethics
committee.
committee.
No, for control, no.
But your brand Hearts of Oak, your casa, your not to form. You brand your own brand.
Say in football, no. But we are call AFA.
Maybe I
so almost use the FA channel, no. The ethics committee, when it is wrong, it is wrong. Unless the ethics committee will be cut. No crasso.
But has better be coming.
But they're choosing to go this way. It doesn't make it wrong. But if they decide to sue him themselves, there's no problem with that.
They say cry they sue. Or if I say radio,
retract that.
Yes, or if I radio station, there be a woman assemble. We so we na there na when any one. The next day, none lawyer catch us. Before even go through any process.
Any clubs are different because
no,
you don't belong to the FA.
No,
yeah, we don't belong to the FA.
But we belong to NCA and then
you write to the NCA or you write direct to us.
You see, what can be one asema? So what can be one asema? And yeah, ethics committee asema. You have me brand no, and was saying to just sign.
Of course. Maybe they will listen to that, but
just sign a part of that is committee that said prosper and the GF in natural committee. And on Zomra.
As I asked, they've asked the ethics committee, and maybe also if also they can't be now ethics committee. I agree with their own, but then
but those serious corporate bodies will not.
That's not to say has any serious too.
The bill.
That's not to say.
Yes. Don't put words in my mouth.
That's not to say.
Don't put me.
Those serious
corporate bodies. Believing in those things, no. So can some form a lawyer for. Woman come bina koka lawyer for no betro let say. Adewe we here asema wo kafa me bank yi hu. Agumi hu fin.
Yeah.
Among my customers, my clients, they are asking questions.
And I want to believe
that
Go Stars. I don't know if you listen to the chief executive Wela. Omo sustainability manager no, who happens to be the lawyer no. I know you're the second in command in the club no. Requested for the FA rules and regulations, and when it was provided with that no. But also resort to say yes, they have to deal through that through that. So I want to believe say that's how the path they've chosen to go. You know, you respect that. You respect that.
And I mean, I agree with
the whole I agree with on the all players of House of Folk. Mr. Otuo, say if team as an
okra keke. Go for withdraw sponsorship okra.
That's true.
The nabo no okra. Immediately.
That's true.
Personal deals in our way withdrawn. Because Bobo Bonkra. Also, there are so office matches. Also, we train this committee. Obekona July.
Young go place now. I stand by Massimo Mekaye. Say, Oboboni Ochiomaka. Based on the tone, the Bapande Kasai. Because House of Folk, Obianti take House of Folk on say. Omo epe bas oboko fi yi ha sam peka am fam it depends on how the old players almost how they've conducted themselves, how almost in the club no edile. Kotokodie na say na started. It na dey be am born na am bonsan baso. It is because somebody somewhere decided to take a step. And remember, was on about Pokunti, George Kennedy, and Malik Jaber, among others. Abaso, I was steps on to decide to say, on the 2 fast and they got to go home. So, for your information, meaning how to folk all players. But what I know is that the last time you spoke to the Bisodote,
I didn't have for my information.
Odote the American. The last
my
time
information.
I know Sometymer.
Only for your information.
Oh, so you know as plural.
And you don't cast ourselves from you or
for our information. I mean, if you
no, as some of your kind public there, say I'm for your information. For your information, yeah.
You wouldn't make
a some of you will become. Oh, baby, but some of what can I
notice.
And for your information, me remind them say.
Help me, English must have
before FYI. You can't blame him. We have a mess.
For our
oh, say Bekaya.
Okay,
Sebekaya.
Good, Sebekaya. The last time when Miss Odote Kasai, I think it's somewhere last week. Okay, at the meeting, House of Folk as a club, a year with the Ahopa.
Some Sikaba Puka free you mind out Ahopa.
Starting from somewhere, starting from you. Hananaya, Sakodoko, and I am Ponsaba, and I say, not all players starting on my issue statement. I can't say, what a me. And your friendly matter. Say, Opa Sakodoko, Yabia.
By his complaining.
You cannot begrudge us on money. Nobody can begrudge them. And we should forget to say, we should, Peter Lamte, go thief. He didn't have to never go thief. You must all Kai Peter Lamte. Or cost around here, Pimpia. The guys are coming from a point, don't complaining. Fafon, Nefre, Francis Ajiman, former Kotoko player. On the 1983, Africa. So, until recently, and I buy a Sadio Mena, son. Ah, Kotoko, all players. And Sanodu Stadium, no, you're home more. I'm going to patch.
I don't think Papa Nikas and there's some more card crowd. Na play or play be catch one more my card. Udu why you only show your card. Now we'll call. Send me ball me old player, no room. And no na Papa can say, I don't know when you be my ye Peter Lamb. It is their right.
The fact of the matter is they have no right.
Set me correct. Said John Barnes say go Liverpool match.
And
okay, John Barnes say go Liverpool match. In right take go Arsenal match. King Kenny mo go Liverpool. What's in here on right to go and watch Liverpool?
They have
na num janu aye jasi ajiwe no.
They have a pass. They have a passer on the room.
Pass.
What does it?
It is their right to go. So give them the right.
For serving the club.
For serving the club.
So the fact of the matter is
the institution called House of Folk. Because of Inchima.
And in Ababesa, and say the CEO of Kumasi Asante Kotoko take key steps to satisfy the old players.
Very well.
And there are steps and a half. So
exactly.
That is what I Exactly. That's what me catch say. The last time you spoke to Odote here, that's what I can say. When we are meeting with the Ahopa, they are creating office. And when we new building now more, you know, Ahopa.
I don't have any ABC.
Oh no, so anyone don't know. That's the club no come market.
And some na papa ne.
No, we are talking about the step.
Office beba dachi. Or see. Stadium gromu woman ni pimpin.
Almost among 5 tickets. What's see among 5 tickets?
Why?
What's among 5 tickets?
Season bia. Register by 30 players.
What's among 5 tickets?
From 1911. From 1911. I think give them the money. Ebi mu yare, ebi mu tupan. Na mo 5 tickets.
Asama
so dem ntia so.
So but yentimi push House of Folk as if say Almost they are obliged to do
what we are asking them to do is that they should take care of their own place. It doesn't matter, Riba. And here's some amount charitable words. And here's some say 20 minutes. Right. Say, club will be teach you. They don't need to sing the praises of the club. Any chairman. Yes. You're right. It is their right. You're right. You're right. That's why you don't have to question Obia. Oh, right. So that's why they are asking for their right. Say, there are certain things you should do for us. I don't think it's their right. I don't think it's their right. But it will be good for the player. No, yes, a player. No, team B. All my some legends here, come Master Mayakan. A Kotokoyom coronation. And Ankabako Habaji Kotoko flag, a cardia de Beno, Oka Dombote. Samuka saying, only who finds it. Oh, sir, Nipadoya, dear, who's a who's a mistake on Nuntina, Untimi, Ubia or Quantum flag. What system appears or Bekisa comment TV? What time I'm going to comment TV? Those who want to get closer to the club. They do the club no come so every can believe maybe or tell can them no you cannot chastise house of folk or Accra so Accra the hustle so obi say
well legend I think sir
e penyu your home
one man come tell you I say one man come
there will be a 2-2
ba for 3 it is all cast for 3 maybe about 4 intia fine
on say okay we say you're right also got 3
because you're right we are president
Fabio Gama
got 3 as you're right obi do can right as man nka
Fabio Gama free Kumasi Asante Kotoko
oh Gama
drink Accra because
and then what bemu
the Obeka say sweet memories.
The last match we
the memories he gave us, you know. Na
Lampton, in case I could say
Richmond is still pending, so many unruly on it. So
Lantis
case is still pending. Almost a verdict in Ebeba near who the state of air Richmond Lampton as to whether so bit me out to us.
Players, I know more appeal, no
players, and more appeal, so more appeal, and no day Ebeba out. Now, who stands baby a Wujina. Now, Lampton Ubusai, no. On tactical wise, technical wise, or Sal Lampton Mudasiru Mono. These are the players among my branch friends of Fabio Gama Kotana bench. This our boys, you know. Rich Bodu Agadas Mobile, you know. Rich Molamte near Mudasiru near Agadas near Natural say I was Fabio, it's me bench worker. And just Onimbo Papa. Yes, so Upranas or Kwanas will be Babe Shiminas were justified to a certain height. Legend and Dense coaches or bar.
Position in your right.
Position, no. Yes, exactly. And offer Richmond Lamptey. Any Mudasira, legend or Mama. I say typical boss to boss methods. Or more body kitomo meaning but you lose so our more work rate and was to bet me ultra back in terms of defense on what me a club. Offer Fabio Gama. Nediani more of baby free no a Brazilian playmaker.
Pass.
Je born mame. What the born mame there, everybody can go to bed. Me the born bed there was a me but also locate player bia obi locate player no. Say Gama ne Zaboy no kwaya no Kwampuku so ne boy. Gama ne Kwampuku boy before so be. Oh yes, our partnership between Gama and Kwampuku. Nefe papa. Oje born na so locating the striker there. It's so easy. Also locating a winger so easy. Ne pass a set team up in an attacking move Fabio Gama. But the Mudasiru Modeba and NSA. Legend said man on a bit of it. No more me sounds lose ball now. Almost also be defended their team to my team more balance and the coach friends of Dr. Ogum. So Ogum will prefer these two central midfielders, these two boss to boss midfielders. No more na me ba for ya drink a baby say. Kotoko e movie step further. This is on Beko Africa. Squad no ombe hia bi pa aka ho and the qualities no e come here say won sheda enya a lot in our Premier League on the qualities no and so when you good as a starter mpa e bedru baby ube hia no from the bench just maybe a player like Fabio Gamma some person be accept bench role. He wants to be a starter. And at this point in time, it's extremely difficult to say coach Efreso Ogumbe guarantee no starting lineup. Because of South 2 midfielders, no. But
Gamma after finishing Dubai, he started playing and he was
Muda.
And he started playing.
Lamte.
Kotoko last 10 matches Gamma started.
Besa we nim coach ni ye pa.
Say Gamma time no knows opera.
No, but Jibo ne tense.
He played both of them.
Jibo
he played both of them.
Jibo ne tense.
He played both of them.
Say unya Lamte ba. And coaching, let's not forget say oye an expansive coach or 4-3-3 coach no. Or in an expansive 4-3-3 formation. Two wingers center and two obesu. In Fegi, one side of the wings, where you see Satamana is the Copon Prior, no, as the Copon, now in Bella, LED attack and Anasa Mancuna, and the three front. Not the method, no.
Gamma before his injury, all these players were there. Gamma was starting.
I make sure say, the greater part of the season now you know.
Gamma before his injury, all these players were there. Gamma not started work. Then Gamma got injured. When Gamma returned, you fully fit. He started all.
No, let me ask you.
No. What's not bench?
Oh, say no, they are to for him to pick up. Into your dad never be kakaka. But fully or recover fully no. He started.
No, but you had it.
Because match Onyani full way.
He said
match Onyani full way. No, something I'm buying. I was a heart of folk. That time Lamte was not available.
Yes.
And the time Nana Lamte are available, no Gamma were bench.
Gamma so pra.
Oh, Gamma pre buy no. Also as a regular number 10 no. People were expecting say ko Praman who aba show. But coaching man it's not bench kakra. I think they were even complaints. Say Gamma should come. Tida Onyani full win was the heart.
I need to two more matches than Lamte.
No, it's possible.
But
if you saw alarm to do more.
Before this issue of Asante Goda, Lamte, any entire life, Lamte be remuno. Lamte bossing Gamma. Issue buy and first about a drawback at Lamte. I don't pick you out some be room. It no
issue doesn't know.
Before not Lamte bo.
Issue no buy the issue near a bio Lamte so.
No, initially
he got injured. O'Brien. Issue the
Sir Kotoko players in available no fit to play. Now or on a wingers no me effective. No on the center forward now effective. Or best setting the team up in a 4-3-3 formation.
I accommodated Gamma. But I cheers so that the two of them were playing. Okay.
And I'm say at that point in time, Germany. Coach na kasa do person oye no. Sa 4-3-3 ni so use o choose a 3-man method. Richard Boyd wo hwa. Lamte wo hwa. Na Mudasiri wo hwa. They will be the first choice 3 method that's in Obebo. So that is it. Young Weshe Gamma word made them giddy say Obabe boy pa. Legend Pacho Mamino yes I skakra I say. Mr. Samuel Bodu, the head coach of Accra House of Folk. Made the menya kwatete House of Folk technical team no almost share on person ye. Especially because of the African kwa person faso no mu raise a competitive team. Now they see last season no ebiem ankosi in terms of sad disgraceful African campaign e buy no ebiem ankosi. Legend Makwa chance upon a certain positions are coach no ebe raise e dey man penning for. So if possible, omon try na omon reinforce those areas no. And from coach no na legend patch yen share. So what House of Folk team ne kakra. Ahenti yen share areas na me de me akwatete ne players are all here in certain positions. Surprisingly, minty goalkeeping. A one issue, but minty goalkeeping. Center backs. I like to say House of Folk being 2 center backs. Teenager House of Folk center backs. Now the men akwakuhono. Like to say House of Folk able to 2 center backs. Right back. Says Samuel Kumbekwa. House of Folk ebe sign a right back.
Say captain oh.
Yeah, captain oh.
And the brands oh.
And the brands oh.
The brands oh.
What's that the brand? The brand. I'm FA Cup and also the Kwadana Kukum to say the Sadio Mane didn't there Dan Kukum. The brand they were a good team player.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry Smiler. very good team player. Right back corner, say Nkumekwa House of Folk ebe reinforcement, say Bibia Sasa. The first one, baby, I meant is some reinforcement, left back. Dennis Corsa, and Denchi.
Well, at least you are going to wow.
No, list I'm not chance upon, and I'm
a on wish list.
Oh, if you are empty, I'm saying, Mimi, meet me, Anna. Bibi to say goalkeeping, say goalkeeping. Some me want me where goalkeeping, they should look at that area. Osha House of Folk, final game only between United boy. Richmond, you good play, good goalkeeper. Ni area abilities. What you can power. Ni area abilities. What you can power. Yeah, definitely best to across of say Ghana some dia. But ebia there could be a possibility say only opportunity to abeko. So no so bekwa then definitely also pay replacement for Brand Friends and FA
for bar bekwa na.
Was this
only dey na team for bar.
Was yeah no dey say now we say how here adwuma say BBC bar and mu nyina dey say I think it was a friendly. So legend, this is what I'm hearing. Say nyame adoma wechina. O ma me opportunity say me so men discuss positions na.
Me pay no achen the ogodite.
Me ba tomate.
I'll be interested in your ways.
Wow, dear. Professor Chumes
Watchow. Yes, oh, yeah, you must stadium power.
And Odin Craswaba. Odin
Craswaba weekend.
I'll see and share young Kanchako supporters. Say Yamia Duma, a new time of Momo first match. Nakaf, Ascension Babaya Sports Studio.
Probably more.
And Osadin Crab, say, O Mame, Edafum. Oba Penny Agnes Adwa Poma, aka Mami Adwa Ade. Na Nyame Adwa Memeda Ebe. Nyame Adwa Memeda Ebe. Ena na yi ne baso asokore mampom. Nti yen hye ne so. Mizoto,
na se wadam fo ne prof. Ozo meye yi na. Eva maso abamu.
Sawa.
Ah, so prof.
Mizoto,
yeah.
One.
Eni yamom fam.
The best me share has old players na sem ne kakra na meka. Dosu. And it looks like most of the House of old players na ediya wo mu. Nti beya say board chairman na into ho anamo a anka onhye na anka bia Odote Akambi Dr. Nyahuta Makulu anko muntu anamo ka ebi kwa anka Saturday kura mo press conference no komo stop wo mo komo kwa go fanyo ma bebre aba week wey enye good week as JFA Cup review to kase ka supporters jo mani sa ko bim se on be bo mo first Confederation Cup game but mo bo wie ya and the son of the club eba out to say o makobo physical o mu se has akobo game e first game then all players of the club super out to say this where to legends ye worship wo. Recently na Mohamed Polo Beka say onya second chance he won't play for House of Folk again. Polo in the history of House of Folk might even be the greatest legend in the history of House of Folk. Si e ka House abakọ sema. Se o ka kire House ni bia say on choose the greatest player of House of Folk. Me to me ya sure say do na be choose Polo. But oba out no be make comments bia te say e bia fa ne se kotoko. Then Opokunti comes out to make bad comments about the club. And you're good for the club image. Enti enye anya ne sa anyoma no as quickly as possible. Because once them no can say try to meet them. They are not ready to meet them. Board management obia enimu ya no. They should do something to stop it. Because anka has FA Cup no. Enye news we na say to aso. Odo ta asem no kan wanga so mu hia wo mu. Oso mu ye office amomo. O hia mu we. Obusia first. E wo hen. Ansana wo ye. E wo hen because me to say has all players. Me to has all players we has match. Not the whole all players. Ye mo 5 tickets. It's not good. And yes something I say encouraging.
Yes I am maybe na say agaga grebi.
So what let me tell you.
Na zo mu nko.
House of Folk were a lot of legends.
I'm going park. Mombe 103.
Menya kwa ka meeting no komo stop wo mo. Na komo nshi omo na nichine ya because one way ya ombekwa kwa meeting na wi no ense mo beka akwa no. Na sa divert na kwa negative yi. Instead of discussing the good things e cause what has no. We'll be discussing the negative things. Because all players akokasa. Me sure say can be no do temo to omo we program no. Ene ukwada echine ya wada ansa ne fiada ene memeda aba omo hye mu ne ye memeda ene monim ya omo find ways to meet has all players no na bibia oho bia no mo so because ye tra dem ha na yaka se kotokoye we a has ye we a kotokoye bi has of folk legends ehu omo so ye kotokole said kotokole legends ye nsa no mo so tie etim so sa wotia na we has legend na beti se asate kotokole legends team ni win ni bo bia na abosom so ye mo 4000 Ghana cedi. How will you feel? Bono mo boy ni so bia na mo so mo boy. But a club na finding means even though and yeah you to satisfy all players to some extent. And also so can do ten I can be money the board chairman and management. E come adwuma if they don't know.
Let them can fill out hole, you can fill out hole.
E come adwuma they have to find means because so legends when they representing the history of the club. Oh dear, so na so ko Europe. So we almost stadium, not the legends of the club, area stadium. They are the reason why club ne exists. And they has because of this place. 64 battalions, fearsome 5, continental club masters. And has because of this place. And they have support at Nasia, although your friend who had the interview. Oh yeah, they was starting here. We are the Continental Club Masters. Although the Continental Club Masters, who ye be? Were you part of that generation? Fearsome 5, were you part? House of Folk age na one day because of this place. And why should you neglect them? Why should you refuse to not to meet them? Why should you refuse not to meet them? It's made them to me, yes, for supporters to enjoy the FA Cup they won, for the club to have a peaceful preparation for their Confederation Cup. No, and until any do my bet now, say Omomaya has a Jumano. They have to find means to manage the club. I be must have all players no one winning na. Many sure some bet me satisfy we are, but because there is a group, and they recognize almost all players of House of Folk no. Omo finding means. No man can crombeting about many. Kotoko legends di players here area omo kwa na priest kakaka da omo vangoto eduru so to the maintenance at least obi atu anamon. And I don't see the reason why as I dey we yedin edema the current administrator for House of Folk. Mizoto enu na me hwa ade bi na say players ton no anya Ghana hanko a o e Africa nyina unim say la Champions League ba na we work na yala ne boy on. Okay. Work of Morocco Mizoto before omo prepare omo team we ababo final no omo ton 12 players and omo ton 10. Elali ton 13 and omo ton 12. Africa yenti asese Mizoto because ene football be global sport no. Eye dey a Europe ni de omo wani mu chen Ebia the size of our market and the value of our players. Ebia enye equal to the North Africans because league ya betko mebeka say Yakobo matches here fixing. Mimi ye team na metim ba bia. Na mbe Ghana league. Na bia akobo player ball say bi ko $500,000 ah. Enyoma ni bia me consider ka say player and the value e sa anyoma no mo ka no. But ye taking sa anyoma no for yi. Reason why na has asem na kana me no ya adwenu no. Aside corporate entities M-Pesa anyoma no. Even the value of the club, which the biggest asset are the players. Secretariat na has isi foforo no. Any problem na has isi no. Has bet me aton one player, obeti ya esa makoma, ni sika beti ya esa makoma ko 5. Just one player ba ko pese. Ni sika ba has na. Ebesi secretariat no, asa ko see another secretariat. It's a football team, the biggest asset is to aid the footballers. It's nay, say footballers go jina park so bobo. Ni bobo ni wie, no be beka say. Footballers no ko bobo ni wie no. Me de me hu say, omko ball fixed match. Efi odi aka team ne chen bibia. Efi a odi aka team ne chen bibia. What is the value of the players? So be bo internet papa. Current issues in Ghana football. Abet Kome say has anyway 4-1. Abet Kome say has Gold Stars ne as good match ne 2-2 na fix ne sa nyoma no na FA ne to unconcerned ye minu mienu nim izoto there is no way the FA will punish Albert Komi. By the end of the day, the biggest damage in your class involved na yabo mudino. Because the current FA ain't the value of our league. And our fixed matches. Mizoto enye new in our system. Say na say as good near FA diaba. It is obiba out to beka. As good near yibo matching. Omuni internalize. Mizoto say FA na netrans no mzom go hwebo nim. Meboa. Enyo man netrans so use footage. Watch say match no more can no kwa. Let's investigate. It will be no beka. E ade akoso e league nim. It me for so. Has as a football club, omo form kwan. Na FA no so form kwan. Has to make sure so omo be clear omudin. Because when we talk about Komi, why Adriana, why as good, why Techima 11 wonders, but we be only bet Komi be any bet Komi has.
Also, why you said it.
Say what the mention say. It's maybe the major to me say among rest annual money, or more lawyers and money they should start taking steps for companies to see they are serious. We go to Fabio Gama.
Finally.
A lot of issues around it. But the American say onion free Ghana.
Ba
Obeko be free be anyambo china and fiada. Then Fabio Gama will leave. But currently he's in Accra, trying to sort one or two things out. But the possibility of let's establish this. The contract as on. Gama signed 2 seasons with Kotoko. About 2 seasons in a week. Management had tried to engage Gama. Gama then offers by. Management don't do koye. But both parties ain't me agree. Say what the mention say. Inti. And they figures in the many figures no. But what I know any them there. And they
management has some 20% increment of the current.
Now
they will now come in.
No, I'm saying.
Minimum actual amount.
Then it's own coming.
Oh, sir.
20% of what?
Of no demand.
Which is
and the minimum. By the possibility of Gama staying to extend his contract with Kotoko. It will be a bare 5% out of 100.
Let's walk.
So what the mention say. Inti a possible Gama and Kotoko play a beam next season.
Okay.
But one thing about this current Kotoko management time is too. They have done it so well, and say, my family the Jemfi case study was it. Jemfi was a top player in the Ghanaian Premier League by the standard. Number of years are not Jemfi abo in the Ghanaian League. There be an word. When Jemfi was leaving Kotoko, there were a session of Kotoko supporters and on both. But the current management at Asante Kotoko, at the second division player and they be replacing Jemfi. And in just 5 matches, nobody was talking about Emmanuel Jemfi in the person of Neymar. Gama ya can answer me. Say nay, say supporters per Gama asema. A management in the conform by to raise the standard of the club to international level and to also raise the standard of Ghanaian league. It's Gama bano by and nyoma bebre no be in the Ghanaian league. It's nay, say Gama kwa. Oya Asante Kotoko supporter. Based on the track record of this management. And he say how yet studio how can you can see and I need a chini about Richmond Lamte and Fabio Gama ebisi no Bojano ebisi no Munyano. Gama came before Richmond Lamte, but when Richmond Lamte buy he came to compete with Gama. Richmond Lamte ofitima na ekwo a division 1 in Interlice. Wa motima mzoto ye ball league ni wie kwa no what top 8 mu, but they scouted for Richmond Lamte. Obeboye no bibia anche se obotima na ekọ relegation and ofu oba Asante Kotoko. It's all that I'm trying to say is say one, let's establish this. The last time Kotoko a boy me ya na you told na say na oben ora Herbert Mensah. Was it 2001 and Kotoko ball work no. Okay. 2002 okay. Yeah, best started 2002 season. Obeti counted the number of players from joining Kotoko that season.
New players.
Okay. You move forward. 2004 Kotoko Ball Confederation Cup final with Hans Data Smith. Has Count the number of players that joined Kotoko that season. coach Bashir for team na amanfo kan ho asem kan no be kwen mu de no omo ba na kotokwa qualify to Confederation Cup o ena omo first season omo G League Confederation Cup no mko bo group stage so for omo team na Inkum was a new player, Harris Nafun was a new player, Bekun was a new player, Mark Setcher was a new player, Jordan Opoku was a new player. Even though there were other players there, to say near Jemo, Francis Akwafomo, Obitio Sekwami Jr., Prince Anochemo, so what did they mention as you? Young to say your football economy is weak. It means to compete, you need to sell. But the answer we say, you need to be smart. To get a player either so you equally good to say the Okono and now you're better than the Okono. But player turn there and they baby it will be difficult to stop players from leaving to play in Europe.
In some of them, a contract more.
Yes. And there's almost a contractor because the crowd almost the buyout close ship.
Wow. To know any a last round.
Okay, so on the